Obviously, one of these two, or both of these two, will not be able to get the 3 points today. Who's it going to be? As you can see, the atmosphere is absolutely tremendous. Many of those sides, Graham, hoping for a draw tonight. Leo Messi, we can see there, a little bit of a smile on his face. The big news this week, of course, that Leo Messi has renewed his contract finally with Football Club Barcelona. €700 million buyout clause. Bit of a bargain, really.
I'd pay it.
Certainly. The players greeting each other. The Barcelona players wearing a shirt wishing all the best to Eduardo Toto Berizzo on the news of his ill health. And, well, hopefully we certainly add our best wishes to Eduardo Berizzo from here. And just have a look at the atmosphere in Mestalla. It really is like old times in this brilliant ground. The lineup selected by Marcelino to face the challenge tonight. Neto in goal. At the back, former Barca man Martin Montoya, Ezequiel Garay, Gabriel Paulista and Jose Gaya. And in midfield, Kondogbia and Parejo, this excellent pairing of central midfielders with Gonzalo Guedes on the left and Carlos Soler on the right. And up front, the two informed strikers, Simone Zaza, 11 players who will be defending the colours of Football Club Barcelona tonight. Mark ter Stegen in goal. At the back, Nelson Semedo, Thomas Vermaelen, will be talking about him over the evening for sure. Samuel Umtiti and Jordi Alba. In midfield, Ivan Rakitic, Paulinho, Busquets and Iniesta. And up front, Luis Suarez and Leo Messi. And you can hear the silence taking over at Mestalla. There will be a minute's rest, a minute's silence. Soler with the touch, he gives it away to Iniesta. Here's Rakitic. Rakitic with the shot. No problems for Neto. 2 shots from Barca in the first 10 minutes from well outside the Valencia area.
They played with a verve and a precision and a confidence which you might expect, having played so well in
Sunday afternoon. Dani Parejo inside the box. They've lost it again though. It's Suarez. Messi! Oh, and it's in the back of the net. That one crossed the line. Neto hasn't got... they haven't given it. Surely that crossed the line, Graham Hunter. Meanwhile, it's Guedes on the break. Cuts it square to Zaza. Problems here for Barca. Zaza with a shot. Drags it wide.
Astonishing. Look at the referee now. He's under pressure. My first impression was that as Neto lets it slip, his turn is too late. I'm guessing, but my guess is that you're right, that this is a goal.
I think it's... I mean, that is
and now there's no question.
Nearly half a metre over the line.
Now there's no question.
It's astonishing how quickly Messi hits that with the inside of his right foot, I believe.
It was beautiful.
On the half volley, completely takes Neto by surprise. I don't think the Brazilian keeper can even...
And as soon as the yellow card is coming in, well, are you joking, ref? What the heck are you doing? Well, Jeffrey, which is it? And linesman, which is it? Goal or no goal, deal or no deal? Neto, having been clownish, does so well. Because although that is a goal, you're trained by your coaches to never give up, to always try and get an advantage.
Messi to take this free kick.
What's the odds, Simon? You've seen him. What's the odds?
He's looking fired up.
I'll show you.
Leo Messi. And well held this time by Neto. Had to get down low. But Messi won't be pleased. Well, I think we've seen his reactions. Obviously, he's not pleased. And that's concerning when Leo Messi's on the rival side. Having an annoying back by Umtiti. Messi to Iniesta. Messi. Iniesta. Messi. Iniesta with the shot. Beautiful football from Football Club Barcelona. Mesmeric stuff. And there was absolutely nothing this Valencia side could do to prevent what Barca were building up there.
From my understanding of football, my taste for football, Simon, this is by a significant distance the best that Barcelona have played under Valverde. The only equivalent is the 3-0 Champions League win in the first...
Confidence having a player like ter Stegen as your last line of defence, I suppose. Here's Messi over the top for Suarez. Suarez has to bully his way through, and he does it, and it's blocked in the end. It falls for Messi. Messi, and it's blocked again. And finally, Kondogbia gets it away. Is Barcelona. There's Gaia battling with Suarez.
There are referees who are going to give a foul either outside the box for the first offence or the second. Well done, Neto, for redeeming yourself. But in the breakaway move that comes because Leo Messi doesn't want to finish off his right foot. See, it's the most exciting footballer in the world, not just on this pitch. And it's time for the referee to clamp down on it fully.
Well, it's half-time. Jordi Alba punches the ball away as though it was a Basque on a fronton. The referee has a bit of quiet time as he looks at his watch. Not a single second of added time. Luis Suarez shaking his head. Leo Messi chatting to linesman and referee with a smile on his face.
What an image. I mean, we unfortunately don't have referees and players mic'd up yet, although that's coming in the future.
Of course.
But your point is brilliant. You know, he's like, all right, lads, yeah, look, we all, listen, let's face it, we all know you were wrong. And instead of haranguing him and the finger jabbing that, again, I don't think anybody around the world wants to see kids watching. Those two guys, having made a terrible mistake between them, will look back when they're older and go, and that was the day Messi walked off there.
This is better from Valencia. Rodrigo, he's got Guedes in space. Guedes into the area, cuts it back. Zaza with the shot. It went through Vermeulen's legs, but was always curling away from the post. It's a decent restart from the home side.
The rhythm is better, they're playing higher up the pitch. He thinks about a first-time shot here. Look at him, he's almost about to draw the trigger. And the only thing is that he can't, for the lack of bodies, he can't angle it correctly inside that post. It's a proper...
Rakitic to take the corner. Swings it into more or less the penalty spot. Arriving was Thomas Vermeulen. Gets on the end of it, but his posture was somewhat uncomfortable. And there's no control on the header. Gets there well ahead of Kondogbia. Messi. Semedo with the interception. It's won back by Rodrigo. Danger here. Here's Guedes. Guedes, Rodrigo and Zaza. Still Guedes, gets away from Umtiti. And Ter Stegen just does enough and then shows great bravery to collect the loose ball.
Fantastic. Our angle here in the commentary is perfect to know that Guedes always knew that because he was facing Umtiti rather than Semedo, Umtiti's right foot is not as stronger. He went outside, but from that angle you can't see that who's in the stand tonight, as you explained, having been sent off against Espanyol last week. Ter Stegen safe. Clever, brilliant, and notice all around him, every player reacting quickly. Basel.
But to my mind, there wasn't much in it. Guedes on the overlap, Gaia cuts it back, and Valencia get ahead. It's Rodrigo. 1-0 to Valencia. Watch out for this side. After a very poor first half, they've come back highly motivated, and it's taken them less than 15 minutes to break the deadlock. Nothing Ter Stegen could do there. Rodrigo whipping in to the near post and bundling the ball over the line, and Mestalla erupts, and what a celebration. There's Rodrigo.
That is for the president. Jaume Orti is the reason for the mad red wig. But I said in the first half, Simon, and I want to go back to it, I fancy Guedes against Semedo.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that he wasn't being put one-on-one with a Portuguese more often. The overlap is perfect, the cross is good, Rodrigo's arrival is perfect, but this moment, the take, hold and give, where there's nobody running with Gaia, and at that point, unless Gaia's distribution is, and that's what a great shot, to see the look, to check. It's not a hit and hope as you see so many wide men failing to avoid. The ball is perfect, but that opening comes from Guedes.
It's just too far away from Ter Stegen to make him go down, and if he doesn't get enough of a glove on it, it comes through to Rodrigo. Nothing Vermeulen or Umtiti could have done. Barcelona will be feeling a little bit hard done by at this stage. Here's Messi, now Suarez. Straight at the keeper. Whether the flag had gone up, I think it had. And you can see once again, just mistiming it.
But that's it, it's small details. So
the break again. Gaia, he's got Guedes with him to his left. There's Guedes, his danger. He turns, goes down. Still Gaia. The referee was very well placed to see it. Gaia goes down, I think, almost in sympathy.
Paulista and the fans love it. In this instance, referees will normally give a penalty. And I was about to say, it's my opinion that if the referee isn't carrying the guilt of his assistant's failure to
there they've managed to get themselves ordered again. Denis Suarez, busy presence and coming off the bench. Leo Messi looking for Jordi Alba. What a classic goal for Barcelona. The former Valencia man returns to Mestalla. There's none of this nonsense about not celebrating that one. What an assist from Leo Messi. What an amazing goal from Football Club Barcelona. Jordi Alba is absolutely unmoved by the response of Mestalla. Barcelona are back into it. Valencia 1, Barca 1, and still, with stoppage time, 10 minutes or more to go.
It's time for the theme from Love Story, aka Where Do I Begin? The world's greatest player releases a pass that shouldn't be possible, and it's as good as Jordi Alba's finish was. And I did warn you earlier on that he considered himself an inside forward as he began his career. Scored for Spain in each of the 2 international matches against Russia and Costa Rica. As you say, playing against